Oh, hello everybody. How are you? Welcome in. I'm actually going to turn that off. I haven't opened up the game yet just because I don't know what all has been changed. I'm just going to preface that. So I don't know if anything in the intro had changed. So I just want to like experience it all from opening to closing. But hi, Vinny. Hi, Game First. How are you? Welcome in. Please open. Thank you. Hope everybody has had a lovely Saturday. I went and had lunch with a friend and went to Sam's Club. That was my day. And then we just hung out and chatted about life and everything that's happening in the world right now. I don't hear any audio. Okay, there it goes. All right, so Indigo Park has released an update. I have no idea. Like, I know that they've updated aspects and I have seen visuals, but I have no idea what the actual update contains. So we're going into this blind. I would say somewhat blind, but I think this will be interesting. I've avoided watching anything or anyone else play it. I know that people are covering this pretty quick right now. So I wanted to just share this all with you, see what has changed. If anything, maybe there's more jump scares, maybe there's not, I don't know. But it'll be a fun time. Midday's been just doing nothing. I love that. I'll actually, like, I say bad. I might have to make an errand tomorrow, I don't know. If not, I will be home working on music. So, like, I'll be doing something, but I'll actually not be leaving the house, which I consider that doing nothing. I don't even know how many times I've played this game now.
For all who journey to this newfound paradise, we welcome you. Indigo Park offers a slice of the American dream to call your own. In this place, echoes of days gone are brought back to life as a new generation captures a glimpse of the exciting potential of tomorrow.
Okay, they still look like an animatronic to me. That hasn't changed.
Dreams and unwavering truths that gave rise to our great nation. Here you embark on the journey of a lifetime, a place of creativity, joy, and fantasy, where your dreams come true.
Graphically, it's still not a fan of my giant ass display. It's just a little bit stretched. I know that they were also probably, also like filming this for their vlog or whatever on whatever place that they made content, but like they drove really fucking slow. Hi, Frost. How are you? Yes, I stream over here on Fridays and Saturdays. Oh. There's more of a delay with this now. It actually shows you putting it away. Huh. Things definitely look a little bit more cleaned up around here. I think they removed a tree. It looks like this is made a little bit more. It looks a little bit smaller. I don't know. The plush looks updated.
Hi there, and welcome to Indigo Park, the world's most innovative and engaging family fun experience. Jump into the world of your favorite character. Wait, You're our first guest in 2,920 days, 4 hours, 23 minutes, and 38 seconds. Congratulations! I'm Rambly the raccoon, and it's my job to make sure your experience here at Indigo Park is the most fun it can be. Just hop on over to the registration center to your left, where our friendly assistant will help you begin your adventure in the park.
Okay, the light doesn't stay on. That was honestly my biggest complaint from this intro, was that I wish this light stayed on, because I get distracted easily, and I saw him point this way and I'm like, where the fuck am I going? There's nothing here. But they didn't realize he was incorrect and had to point this way, and the light doesn't stay on for very long, and I just didn't realize this was illuminated. So I wish that light stayed on. That's my only like piece of feedback.
Hi, I'm Rambly the raccoon, and it's my job to make sure your experience here at Indigo Park is registered. Let me just get a good look at you. I don't seem to have your face in our guest list. Is this your first time here at the park, or did you just get plastic surgery? No
Oh my god, how did you know?
Rambly Tuesday, so you qualify for a big discount on your visit.
I like
follow
free.
me to the main gate. Ooh, I can't wait for you to see everything Indigo Park has to offer.
Yeah. So in case you're just tuning in, we are checking out to the update that just came out yesterday for the Indigo Park game. There's been some changes, some visualization things, and some hidden secrets now. They have updated all the plushes, it looks like.
What's the holdup? The gate is open. Head on into the entryway.
No, it's not.
Hold on. My mistake. The gate is not open. There seems to be an error message being sent from the gate's power unit. Lucky you! You get to be the first person to try our turn on the generator mini Rambly venture. Have fun!
Don't tell me to have fun. I do what I want.
The Indigo Violet Compact Power Generator. But it seems to be inoperable. Looks like it's missing a piece. Can you find it?
There's some real changes with the character themselves. Interesting. Their arms look less jacked. They were huge and covered in veins.
Okay, for real this time. Welcome to Indigo Park.
Oh, lag. My graphics set too. Everything's set to epic. Actually, hold on. Was there a thing that, I mean, I think there was. Hold on. Doing a quick benchmark.
Oh, silly Rambly. Every guest needs a critter cuff. That will allow you access to reserved areas, charge payments to your room, and wear a critter cuff. I think there's some in the gift shop. Head in there and I'll get you set up.
That sounds like they cut that a little bit short. Right, so what changed in here? Not much. Looks like not much change in here. That's still the same. I wonder if they'll actually make these into shirts now, though. Looks like they're partnered with Culture Fly, who does all the mob merch that I do reviews on.
Your very own critter cuff. A new way to interact with the park that also doubles as a pedometer, heart monitor, and mood ring. Data disclosure agreement includes.
Oh, I like how that breaks. Interesting new animation. That's interesting. Changes. I'm actually kind of sad that breaks because we used it in the music video. It's my freaking starting screen. No, rest in peace, TV animatronic arm.
Uh-oh, the door mysteriously locked. Why not test out your band and save the day?
Why don't you mind your own business?
Hooray! Great work, buddy. Now try entering the park, and we can start our Indigo adventure.
Are they making you turn the flashlight off now? Creepy ass head still following me. Oh, well. I think I got everything out of there. Oh, they finally fixed this picture. Now it says Rambley's Railroad. It used to just say Rambley's. Honestly, hold on, I'm gonna do something silly. Give me a moment. Which one is it? Maybe it's this one. That's the full one. Yeah, it is. Wait, something's wrong here. Where's this at? I'm trying to find something. Apologies. Okay, that's definitely not it. Cause where is? Yeah, those. That's no. That is right. We can do that. I can work with this. Hi, Rokums. No, stop it. Let's just turn my little synths on that I wrote for the song as we're exploring. I'll set it to repeat.
Pardon our dust, buddy. Looks like the park is going through some renovations. For the inconvenience, your Rambly Tuesday discount will be 3% off. Why not celebrate this great deal with a ride on my railroad? To test your sleuthing skills, I'll let you find this one all by yourself.
Oh, they've added some new posters. Soaring Winged Wonders. Steamboat Serenade. A reanimated 1920s classic. So that establishes Rambly as someone that's been around for a while. Great sing-off. Rambly looking jealous. Eyes are still the same. I'm checking out the eyes. Yeah, they're still purple. Why is he looking jealous though? A smelly scheme. That's so rude. Just because they're a skunk. But that is super sus. What? I knew it. Okay. So here's my theory. We're going to theorize for a minute. We're going to theorize for just a damn minute here. I have been saying for a while that I don't think that Rambly is 100% a good person. I think that they are also an antagonist in a sort of sense. I don't think they're doing or acting the way that they are intentionally. I think that they're being manipulated / controlled through whatever Salem here has done. Whatever, I think Salem's kind of our overall antagonist and going to be our villain, but I don't think it's going to look like Rambly is, but I'm theorizing now that it's not, because it just seems very, very strange. All of this seems very strange. Like that just makes sense in my mind. It makes sense. The other thing I could just think of is that Rambly just got jealous and went off and did their own thing, and then maybe Salem actually isn't part of any of this at all. I don't know, but I'm gonna say that I'm gonna call it at least I'm 75% certain that Salem is our main schemer here. Isn't that right, Salem? To the trains. Oh. Okay, hold on. This new music's cute. Good job on this. This looks so cool. Look at the detail that this honestly looks so cartoony. It's great. It really, really has. I see some like bendy inspiration here happening, and it's great. I love this so much. This is great. Oh my god. Chef's kiss. I love this change. I mean, don't get me wrong, the dark and spooky version that in my music video that will be forever there now, really set a good tone and vibe, but I just love this. I'm actually glad we get to see this particular ride in a good state here at the entry queue. This is phenomenal. I am so happy. So happy. They've really made Rambly pop by doing this too. Look how shiny and pristine. Like, honestly, this looks like they've been it's been kept clean. They took out the old CRT monitors. That makes me sad though, because I'm so used to seeing those. And like when I was growing up and going to like Six Flags and shit, we would see those giant CRT screens hanging from this display, and that's what we'd be watching. Aw, I'm sad that they've updated the flat panels, but I understand why. Oh, it flashed. Is that a secret? I don't know. I'm also too lazy to stand here and just watch. All right, they fixed Molly at least. I was really sad because I wanted a shot of her doing that for my video.
You may be a bit older than the target audience for this ride, but it's one of my favorites. Do you know why Rambly the raccoon loves Rambly's Railroad? Because I like trains.
Strange noises. I'm not sure if I missed anything that was secret wise. I know what I didn't do, and I'm gonna fix that right now before I go any further. I did not go into here and grab this item. They've moved it from the corner to on the countertop. Okay. I still don't understand how this collapsed. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. So if I can't find any secrets, what will happen is when we're finished with the game, we'll go and research them. Sometimes I'm not the greatest at spotting things, and it takes me a bit to find them. Yeah, those posters are great. I think I really want the one of Lloyd and why are you pointing this way? Well, I really like the way that one's done. It just looks really good. And that's just so pristine. It's so clean. Oh, was she over here? Did I just miss her again? Something moved. I saw it in the corner of my eye. I saw it. All of the AI are shut off. Wait, what? This has definitely changed.
Welcome to Rambley's Railroad. I'm Conductor Rambley.
Interesting that they changed the sound too.
Oh look, it's Molly McCaw.
It's Molly McCaw, the greatest pilot you ever saw.
You sure are, Mol. Why, you only crashed into 6 barns this week.
I'm not crashing, Rambley. I'm barnstorming.
What's barnstorming?
It's crashing with style. It
Bye, girl.
barely hurts at all.
Rumpy's friends are shut off.
Young adventurers you've got along with you look like great pilots. Why not try your hand at flying in my ride? Rooftop races.
Admission included with your critter copy. Oh, Finley, come on out and greet the people.
Hi, Rambley.
Why the long face and body?
You've known me for 100 years, Rambley. I'm always long because I'm always longing for a new seashell for my collection.
Why do
Oh,
these
Finley, you should
bubbles
come out of
look
your
manic?
shell.
How about you come into it instead? My ride, Oceanic Odyssey, will teach you all about the wonders
Coral
of
buddies!
the deep blue sea. It's as blue as me. I hope you'll visit. I'm so
Da 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 dum. For my Fortnite fans. All right, have your moment of. That hasn't changed. Hi, Krista. How are you? You were so loud. Now that my eardrums are bleeding, what up, Krista? Nothing really changed there. Give me my ears. Yeah, let's go. I do have some Mickey ears. I have the Pride ones. I remember having to, I think I was either visiting Florida at the, yeah, I was visiting. I had to walk from the hotel that I was in to Disney Springs so I could go buy these Pride ears because they were just the first edition that they were releasing. And I'm like, I gotta have these. Oh, okay, fine then. I guess I can explore. They added a TV there. Cool. Oh, Billy Bus comes out soon. It's on Steam. Game's going good so far. We're just checking out this new update to Indigo Park.
Hey there, Lloyd.
Do not shame me with that common folk name. I am the proud, the prestigious, the professional Lloydford L. Lion, actor extraordinaire.
Hey Molly, what's up, girl?
Of course it was.
Bye.
I'm the real star.
Okay, I need to know the beef between you two. Can I get an explanation, please? Hello. Okay, so now this door automatically is closed behind us. We don't have to open up the door to come in. Interesting. That was, why change that? Why did we change that? Huh. Things are definitely much more illuminated now.
Pretty fun, right? Now you know all about my friends and Lloyd. So where do you want to go?
Looks like they fixed all of the instead, because some of these were not working in the original and before this update. So it looks like they replaced all that. They took down that banner and they've completely changed. Yeah, they've redone all of this room, which is so cool to see it in this style. Like, it looks like the gift shop at the end of the ride. I love that very much. But I'm also used to the spooky version that I saw before. Anything fun back here though? Anything changed? Now we can't. Oh, nope, I can get back here. Really don't need that. I want one of these giant Rambly plushes. Can I? Culture Fly, are you there? If you're there and you're listening to me, like you know, I'm buying and supporting all the mob, all the Poppy Playtime merch. Can I get a giant Rambly? New shirts. They're all just not Rambly shirts anymore. I like this. I like this. Hi Neil, how are you? Welcome in. Oh, they gave him a collectible train. That's so fucking cute. Now, Culture Fly, make this. I want it. I want a little train. I love trains. Okay, this is the shirt that I want. If they make this to in an actual shirt, actually, I really would love it more of as a hoodie. But if they did this as a shirt, I'm buying it. Like, I already ordered the vinyl figure last night from the new website. If you haven't if you haven't seen the new merch that they dropped, you should go check that website out. I think it's just indigopark.shop. I really like these changes. Oh, look, it actually is the 6-inch vinyl figure. That's so cool. That's so cool. They put it actually in the game. I ordered this and I'll have it on my desk. So I will be doing an unboxing and review on that as well once it arrives. But I did also order the shirt and pin combo. So we'll have that to look forward to. They look like they've shrunk this down a little bit in size. This used to be a much more massive space, I feel. Now it's not as big looking. Yeah, I would say so. You love the stream right now? Oh, you live stream right now? Okay, cool. Spyro, how are you doing, by the way? Oh, Alice's Shakeups is still here. Hi, kitty. Hello. I give you pets. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, now I think they've finally they finally updated some of the textures on these so they actually look moldy now. Except for these cookies. None of these cookies or pastries are molded still at all. To me, that just says, all right, come back here, open me up, and grab. Margot? EP56 Margot? What is that? Why does some of this stuff look creepy? Is this open? Nope. I check it every time and I know it's not going to open, but I still check it. Honestly, these prices are too cheap. We know damn well at a theme park, these prices are going to be jacked up. They had a Rambleberry ice cream. Lloyd's Lime. Yummy Tummy. Slimy Timey. Creamy Delight, Butter Pecan, Matcha, Green Tea, Pistachio, Chocolate again. The Molly Mint. The Finley Fantasy. Honestly, those actually, they should contact the ice cream place and be like, hey, let's do a deal. Lloyd's Lime. Actually, lime, like the sherbet lime is actually really good. I like how we have the one little light over here. All right, I'm gonna actually turn this off now.
This here is an information kiosk. If there's anything around the park you want to ask me about, just stop by here and I'll ramble on about it.
Let's see if there's any changes to what we found so far. Wait, I was about to say, I didn't miss this one, did I? Did I miss Rambley though? Oh shit, I'm trying to remember now. Oh no.
That's a Rambley cup. Nothing beats the taste of fresh Rambleberry juice drunk directly out of my plastic, lifeless head.
Can I put the cat up again? Sure, I'll do that real quick. Mop, up, mop, mop. Hi, kitty. Sorry, I didn't mean to blind you. I pet again. I give more pets. All right, we're gonna go continue watching these things.
Oh, I got this. I know the commercial by heart.
Wow, it's the unlimited edition Rambley the Raccoon Raction figure. Push him down and he jumps. Push him up and he doesn't. Only $19.99 at your favorite toy store.
Wow, is that a limited edition gold Rambley plush? Parents were fighting tooth and nail for those things when they came out. Seriously, our employees had to clean up so many stray teeth and nails. Hard to believe there was all that demand for a regular Rambley plush we just blasted with gold spray paint.
That's concerning.
Oh, a Molly plush. She's always been my best friend. Did you know she builds planes in her landing pad at the park? And then she crashes them. She's so talented. Ooh, you found my buddy Finley. You know, he's really shy. Like too shy. Like obnoxiously shy. But he's got a good heart. I hope you get to meet him someday.
I have a feeling our encounter's not going to be great.
Ew, Floyd.
All right, no change there.
Rambley ears. Those used to fly off the shelves. That pair is pretty damaged, though. Keep your eyes peeled. There's got to be at least one more mint condition set out there somewhere. Like a yard sale.
All right, I just want to check if they've updated any of the lore on the items. Rambly ears, I remember watching those on those old DVDs that Indigo would send to your house when you booked a reservation. my mom was actually getting Disney DVDs about doing a vacation at one point, and we watched them, and I was like, I'd be down to do this. Let's go. They always advertised the biggest gift shops and made all the silly merchandise look so fun. My dad promised me he'd buy me a pair when we went. But like as a kid, Indigo used Lloyd a lot more. He was always one of my favorites. The sea serpent always kind of freaked me out. I love aquariums and fish, but the size of him always made me feel uneasy as a kid. I remember when my mom took us to the parks one summer. Her favorite was always Molly, so when they first opened the new Molly meet and greet in Jetstream Junction, we were some of the first in line. It's the all-new Rambly the Raccoon Raction figure, available at your local toy store. It's cool to see that there's some mint condition ones still in the park. When I was a kid, oh shit, whoops. When I was a kid, they used to have free unlimited refills on these things. I once drank so much Bird Up that I got sick and threw up while riding rooftop races. That poor kid behind me. You are an awful person. Puking on somebody? No, that is the worst. Shop of photos. I love it. Nice name. And then By Moon, By Night, alternative gifts. And then the voluptuous villa. Designer clothing with your favorite characters. Let's go.
Well, look at that. You're at Jetstream Junction. Oops. Looks like Jetstream Junction's being tuned up. Last I checked, there's a security office in the back of the theater. Maybe a friendly wrangler can help you get in.
Wait, did they add a sign above this? It says Steam and Steel Souvenirs. Okay. Steven, why is that? Okay, whatever. Can I look in the doors? No, I cannot. Ooh. They've busted a pillar down. Oh, hi, Lloyd. LED what? 1705W? I'm always looking to see if they changed anything else. I love finding hidden things. Why is only one? No, there's two. There's that light, but then this box suspiciously is lit.
Hey, buddy, I've got eyes all over the park, but I can't see anything behind the stage. If you're going back there, be careful. Your Criticov is not yet able to resuscitate you.
Why would it need to be able to resuscitate me? That is so sus. Sussy McGee. That's my jam. Wish I could crouch. Too cute. Okay, I need to time this just right. Okay, there's Molly. Hi, Lloyd. I know that you look really, really mad right now that I'm disrupting your cat nap. Pun intended. But I just want to say I'm a friend. I'm not here to cause any chaos. I have somehow become hostage to an artificial intelligent raccoon and could use your help to escape. So can you not eat me, and can we just like quid pro quo, like get out of here? Just you open up a back door and we'll go. Yeah, just tell me where to go. I'll get keys. I'll do whatever I got to do. And then, oh, all right, goodbye. Didn't think that used to be open before. I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch some of my game footage to see what all actually was changed or modified. I love this new look on Lloyd though. This fucking plush. I need it. I want to get one for Roke. Well, that's your own fault still. Just crawled backwards and disappeared. Goodbye. Giant Lloyd statue that's for some reason in storage. But why is that? Suspicious. Did they fix this wiring? No, they did not. If I knew who ran this office, I would be writing a letter. That is a safety concern. I hear you stomping around out here. Honestly was hoping that they would add in like another jump scare to this, because this is a great, you got this little maze that you've put together, and just like having him peek out over here would be enough to startle you. Oh, I actually startled myself there. I saw the light reflect off the ground and I thought something was running. I'm like, what the fuck? And literally just made myself jump for no fucking reason. Oh. 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 All right, new animation, new sound. That is a new change. I actually kind of really like that change. I like that we get to see where he crashed through this now. Man, he is strong. What up, Plus? How you doing? I honestly don't know how you prefer to be referred. Mwah. Hi, Bandit. How are you? I'm sorry for whatever distress we caused. It was 100% unintentional. So I haven't seen anything that changed that's like a secret for me. I know that they said that they added new secrets. I'm not sure if they just meant like the posters or if I'm missing anything. The cat is the new secret. Ooh, they've updated the lights on these. I like that.
Say, why don't you check out Molly's rooftop races? It's not far from here, and it's a great warm-up before we get into the bigger rides. Just take an up at Molly's landing pad.
Looking for anything that might have changed in here real quick before we go play the mini game. Because they put these stairs here, and like I think it's cool that we can go up them, but nothing. Like this would be a great place to put something else. Like a mini jump scare scene, something we had to find. I mean, I love the attention to detail. Rambly style. Make it a 1-footer, a 1-foot hot. Jesus Christ. They have not changed the sodas. We have Bird Up. We have Kohler or Diet Kohler. Water. Dr. Muncher. Kohler. Yeah, that must be the diet one. And then Diet Water. I don't know how water becomes diet water, but you know, I've seen weirder things. Oh, they updated what the arcade machine looks like too. Molly's playing Crash somewhere in Rambleberry Woods. I better find her and make sure she's okay. No change. The game also fixed itself. When I played this, the game actually extended this whole display for the game itself, like what's in the game. So it wasn't like just the square box, it was actually like the full screen. I kind of liked the full screen more. It had a very like really cool cinematic feel. Oh shit, whoops. I am awful. We don't want to talk about the first time I played this game and literally almost 7 times dying and me crashing the game right there at the beginning. It's actually it's in a short video, I believe as well. Oh my god, I was embarrassed, but also just like mortified that I'm just that awful. They're in love. I have OCD, so if I don't collect them, I feel like I'm incomplete with life. Look at Salem just like obviously hiding in the background. Flying through the woods, but suddenly I couldn't see a thing. Looks like my smoke screen made her crash right on target. Salem, I should have known you were behind this, you shady skunk. Let her go. Nah. How's about I try my new potion on her instead? I'm tired of wasting it on squirrels. Molly, look out. Girl. Molly, you in danger, girl. Nope. Too late. Too late. Too slow, dumpster face. What did you do to her? Meet the new and improved Molly McCaw. Now with none of that friendship garbage stopping her from tearing you up to pieces. I wonder what she really thinks of you now. Have fun finding out. Where you at, girl? Are the squirrels in love in the background corrupted by Salem as well? Yeah, they are. But they're in love at least. I mean, they've got that going for them. Oh, there's something new that's over there. That looks, I want over there to see what it says. Maybe it just says out of order. So you said there was something on a plane wing, a code on a plane wing. That's a plane wing, no code. What about over here? Do you have a code on you, plane wings? No, you don't. Wings, why are you so plain? I mean, there are many different planes in this area. So how can they fall in love when all the corrupted ones are just evil like Molly? I mean, shouldn't they just feel hate? Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's some type of control and Molly, they were just, not Molly, Salem was just like, I mean, y'all can date if you want. I don't know. It could be anything.
Oh no, this is horrible. Looks like Molly crashed into the right again. Don't worry though, your pal Rambly has the repairman on speed dial.
We're sorry. The number you have dialed has been disconnected or is no longer in service. Please check the number and dial again.
Say, why don't you check out Molly's landing pad? It's not far from here, and it's a great cool down after that exhilarating ride. Just take a down from Molly's rooftop races.
Why would you call it an exhilarating ride? It's broken. It is in pieces, Rambly. Oh my goodness. And I know you've got a camera around here somewhere. I don't know where this fucking code's at on these plane wings. It's probably on the plane wing in the beginning of the damn game on the freaking train. I'll have to go find it. That still just feels oddly placed for me. I want to know why they changed these. Why is that one moving? I know I knocked that one just now, but girl. Oh, they've changed this entirely? Oh, man. What was wrong with the squares? I like the squares. This, what? Oh, sweet niblets. Okay. First, let's just... Oh, we can see the moon up from here. I didn't notice that before. They definitely changed how some of the tubes are. I mean, I'm glad that they have physics, but why was one just rolling down over here? Why was it over here in the first place? That's suspicious as hell. I will say this much. I'm sad that I thought they were rainbow colored before. I want to know why they changed them to all blue. So it's still the same thing. Bye, girl. That's a new animation that they've added of her just having... Why is... What did she hurt something or someone? Because... Well, first of all, she's clipping through the tube. That's an issue. But I've always wondered why she had what looked like fresh, red liquids on her beak. Interesting that they've added as an animation. I want to know, maybe this is a byproduct of being cursed by Salem or whatever the hell Salem has done. I'm blaming Salem for this. What's happening right here on Meow. Or maybe this is fresh and she just went and attacked some wildlife. I don't know. Yeah, I hope that she didn't attack the cat. I was trying not to say the cat, but... Alright, they still didn't leave that. Alright, golden ring from Sonic. Red star. Why did they give this a purple haze? That's interesting. It used to just be see-through. That's interesting. I'm gonna note that. That's a very interesting change. Why specifically? Why would they do that? I mean, maybe uniform, but maybe that's also a secret. Green triangles. But I will say that it is blasphemous. We only support yellow triangles around here. I'm just kidding. Hashtag Cult of Bill Cipher. Blue star. Green triangle. You were a blue star too. They also changed these were all rainbow colored and now they're not. Interesting. They've definitely done a color palette change on a lot of these things. Okay, this is entirely different. There used to be a thing that you climb up here to open up the door. So they've moved that over here. Very interesting. They are dog dye colors. This is true. But do it though. Yeah, they've changed all these colors. Dang, look at all these changes that they've made. Bread Thrower Games, hi, how are you? Welcome in. I don't know what I'm seeing that's green.
Ah, there you are, buddy.
I like the red lights that they've added though.
This one's staff only.
This would have looked so better for the music video I made.
Welcome to the Rambley's Wranglers registered room. Here we have plenty of amenities and...
I love that they have everything just pulling out of her head now. Look at that. That's so gory. I love it.
Transparency is an important part of our policy here at Indigo Park, so I need to be honest about something. The park has been inactive for years.
Also, I think they just took a picture of us. Like, not actually the game, but like, I think Rambley took a picture of the character of this scene.
I was excited to see a visitor, and I wanted to be sure you were given the best experience possible. But I was confined to the entrance for so long, I didn't realize just how much disrepair the park has fallen into. Wasting all of your fun time. Sorry for the inconvenience. But, I have an idea. I have access to the repair documentation in my database. I just can't execute most tasks without authorization from a human user. You must have come here because the park matters to you too, right? Would you be willing to help me restore the park? I can see in your facial tracking data that you aren't opposed to this. Ooh, I'm so excited. Let's get this place back in business. Okay, welcome to the crew, Rookie Wrangler. Register. Your first official job as one of Rambley's Wranglers, register, is to get out of the Rambley's Wranglers register room. Head left towards the Rookie Wrangler register security room to set yourself free. Phew, kind of exhausting to say that whole spiel, but Rambley's Wranglers register is a registered trademark that expired yesterday.
I love how they changed it. This actually was very well done. I love that so much. But also just like from a character perspective, seeing that is very traumatizing. I missed a plush. Which one did I miss? I think I missed Rambley's plush.
Uh-oh, that Rambley's Wranglers room is only accessible by Royal Wranglers. Maybe one day you'll grow up big and strong enough to enter it. But for now, don't.
Senate corruption, government and politics. Yeah, I know I've missed a plush. I don't remember which one I missed, though. Damn. Oh, I thought I grabbed that one in there. This office is still the same. I know it's right here. Well, maybe. It highlighted for me. Why can't I pick it up? I don't know if those are stains on the desk or condensation marks. Maybe someone was in here recently. Okay, cool, whatever. I'm not gonna fight with it. I'm always looking for any type of change details. Stuff like that does matter. I'm surprised we actually can see into this room. You should look at my Mascot horror game after you're done playing. What's it called? What's it about? Yep, I missed Rambly. Well, we know what he says. Oh, you found me. Aren't I adorable?
Wow, is that a limited edition gold Rambly?
Oh, we already listened to this one. Oops.
We're fighting tooth and nail for those things when they came out. Seriously, our employees had to clean up so many stray teeth and nails. Hard to believe there was all that demand for a regular Rambly plush we just blasted with gold spray paint. Whoa, where'd you find that? I've never seen anyone wearing one. Pretty snazzy. Ooh, looks like there's an audio recording tagged with costume in my database I've never noticed before. Let's listen.
Hey, Jackson, you hear about the new mascots?
Yeah, think it'll put us out of a job?
I think so. Old sport. And right after we got this damn raccoon costume.
Man, screw this place. I say we get our asses out of here and go straight to Vegas.
Aw, come on. They didn't even document the Indigo inventory ID for the costume. I was really looking forward to that. What a useless recording. Deleted. Whoa, where'd you get that? Brambleberries are my favorite. Oh, if only I could jump out of the screen and take a big bite. Don't eat it! Maybe I'll be able to one day! Hey, buddy, did you dig that out of the lost and found? Or was it in the trash? No surprise, I guess, that our park would dispose of a non-Indigo brand toy.
Oh.
I suppose he'd make playtime special for a child with poor taste, though. I don't get why we even have those. And why do they only make one of Lloyd? Is it because he's the loudest? I can be loud too! Where's my limited edition throwback plush? Where's Molly's? Where's Finley's? Give this mistake to a child and they'll cry.
Interesting how the voice changes there. Ooh. They added a change in the environment music. Interesting.
Wow, you made it to Oceanic Odyssey. You're doing a great job, Rookie Wrangler.
Oh, that's because I don't think one of them was human, to be honest.
You'll find a potpourri of porpoises, pickerels, and perches as far as the eye can see. But please don't tap the glass. Never really know what
All right, no real changes with Finley, it looks like. All right, here we go.
Hey, buddy. You okay? You look kind of tired. Do you need a moment?
Oh no, the video's
Don't
still
worry, it's
squashed.
fine. I don't blame you for taking a rest after all that. Heck, I could go for a nice, relaxing defragmentation myself. But before you settle down, you up for a little survey to help us improve the park? Thanks for visiting Indigo Park. Hope all your dreams came true. If you've got some time and you're up for a lark, stick around for the Rambley review. I'm here to offer my best to each valuable guest I assist. And lots of happy feedback ensures I get to exist. Let's try it. Were you satisfied with the rides? Yes or no? Were you satisfied with your guide? I sure hope so. Do you plan to come back? Will I see you again? Did your experience convince you to tell a friend about us? Did I earn your trust? At Indigo Park, there is a stark contrast to everything I know this place should be. But out of the dark, you've given a spark of sunshine to this kingdom's faithful devotee. At Indigo Park, more than remarks are mysteries. Even I don't know what we might find. But fight through the dark, and I'll be your spark of sunshine to get you out of any bind. That is, if you want to keep going. Oh, idea! I know all of this isn't fair to you. It's an awful lot to ask. But here comes Rambley Review Part 2 to sell you on our task. I'm here to view and assess each valuable guest as I learn. And lots of happy feedback ensures you're gonna return. Right, I'm so happy you rode a ride and saw the show. I'm so happy to be your guide. More than you know. So come back anytime. I'd love to see you again. In all my thousands of days, I've never had a friend like you. At least I hope I do. At Indigo Park, there is a stark contrast to everything I know this place should be. But out of the dark, you've given a spark of sunshine to this kingdom's faithful devotee. At Indigo Park, more than my remarks are mysteries. Even I don't know what we might find. But
Can you play my Mascot horror game on another stream? That'd be cool. Just a second.
Sunshine to get you out of any bind. Till all my old friends are united again, and I won't feel so left behind. Okay, I'll let you go. See you next time, buddy. Please.
Bye. Bye forever, Rambley. They cut the end card out? No, they didn't. All right, they took out the GoFundMe thing. That's what it looks like. Mason, Rambley, and the dev team. So can you play my Mascot horror game on another stream? That would be cool. Let me know what it is, and I'll go check it out on Steam at some point. All right. Overall, really thought the updates were great. I was kind of hoping that they were going to add just like one more jump scare, like to that whole Lloyd section. Just one more there would have been great, because that would really set you on edge for going through the next little bit at Rooftop Races, because you don't know what's going to happen in there. Like, it's very, very just like creepy and spooky, and you're just like, I don't know, something might pop around the corner here. And I think giving people that feeling that something's just lurking around the corner like nonstop is great. Maybe I want to be eaten. It's not on Steam, sadly. Okay, where is it at then? Just let me know what information I'll need to find it. But yeah, so I did want to take a peek at the Indigo Park shop. So we're gonna go and close out of the game. I'll turn on something to have on in the background while we do this, because I hate sitting in complete silence. I don't like it. No, go away. I don't want you. I want this. I'm just going to put this up in the background. Blah, 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 blah. So yes, they do have their shop. Yeah, we'll talk about the wallpaper in a minute. They do have their shop up and open now, and they do have some new merch up in here. I do love this vinyl figure. I did order this last night, so I'm so excited for when this finally will come in. I think it says in December, which is the month of my birthday. So it'll be a great time for me to receive all this stuff and just like be able to review it for you all. I do like the new shirt designs that they added. This one's my favorite actually, because it's very, very much like hardcore old school Disney, and I love that retro vibe. It's so great. Again, I don't wear t-shirts too often. I'm more of a tank top person, but like this one of Molly is awesome. The synthetic Molly is great, but I also really enjoy this. This is We Don't Bite. Well, that depends. I love this. Oh shit, it wasn't on repeat. Up. And then they have a secret sign up for something else. I'm assuming this is going to be a bigger Rambley plush. It looks that way. I could be totally wrong and it be something else, but I think it is a Rambley plush. But they also have the Indigo Park terminal, which you're supposed to enter in a code here, and they're supposed to be secret. And I don't know what the code is because I didn't fucking see it. I wasn't looking. I didn't know exactly where it was going to be. I thought it would be something that would stand out more for me to understand. So I'm going to quickly just on my other computer, just look up what that code is. Okay. So actually it looks like there's two. Maybe more? Oh. What is this? What is this? What is... Obviously this is a laboratory. I can tell this is what this is. But... That's clearly... If you're looking in the background over here... That's a beak. So this is a parrot. This clearly is probably a macaw. And that is an egg. So whatever they've done, so this basically tells me this is what this tells me. Hold on, there's something down here in this corner too. Is there another secret? Okay, that is a code. That is a code for something, and I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to. Oh shit! I'll need to do that on my other computer because I have Photoshop over there. We're gonna do some investigating on what this is. I just need to illuminate the background so I can copy down what the code is because I just can't see it. I want to know what that says. That's clearly something important. So this is the Indigo Egg Incubator. It also tells us, I'm assuming that's what the weight of the egg is. So this pretty much tells me that they genetically modified animals to have anthropomorphic characteristics and be more, I guess, human in nature, in some manner. So I'm guessing, so these are not actual, like, they're mascots, but they're not mascots. Like they're just not like animatronic. These are actually like much like Poppy alive, except for these were born from genetics. This is very Jurassic Park in a kind of way. gonna save this image so I don't have to deal with that later. So this is actually labeled beginnings. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, next code. This tells you how much I missed. This is this the other side of the door? This is the other side of the door. This is the other side of the door where Molly, her body is now missing. There's some type of shadow. I don't know if that's just the stains or if that's a shadow of something or of maybe that's Molly's remains over there, but it looks like her remains have been removed. I don't see footsteps. I don't see anything that would there's claw marks. Lloyd? Y'all are getting a lore stream from me today. Look at this. Okay, I don't see anything else in here that's standing out to me, but I can't tell what that is. It just might just be marks. I'm certain, actually, that Lloyd has done something here. Yeah, there's I think Lloyd might have ate Molly. First to release, second made. Oh, I figured out the code. Sorry, someone already sent it to me. The code on the image translates to first to release, second made. So that lets us know that Molly was the first essentially mascot that was released and introduced into the environment, but she wasn't the first one made. Interesting. Lloyd's in a cage now? Why is Lloyd in a cage now? How did Lloyd get put in a cage? Or did he put himself in a cage? Oh, yeah, they ate Molly. Y'all, there's a feather on him. He ate Molly. Lloyd ate Molly, y'all. The name on this image is Caged. Oh my god, I can't. Lloyd ate Molly. What do you think? What do you think of your lion now, Bandit? Hey, Eloise, how are you? Welcome in. We're gonna switch to the next code. This is the... Oh. Yeah, so the that confirms, like, yeah, this pretty much tells me Lloyd went and got Molly and ate them. They have been eaten. Molly has been eaten. They are no more. Yeah. Lloyd's gonna potentially be a threat. I think. Like no matter what, they're gonna end up being a threat for us. Very interesting. Interesting. This is some perspective. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, Bandit. Cats do eat birds, and we can assume in some form these mascots have gone, feral in a sense. So, oh yeah, he's probably starving. They're all probably starving. If they're alive, I don't know. They must be feeding off local wildlife, and I don't know. I'm assuming this is what happened. He's just like, well, I guess free dinner. Nom nom nom. But we don't see what happened to Molly's head. That's what's interesting to me. So I can only assume that right now it's still laying in the same position that it's in, because nothing would tell me otherwise that it was moved. Interesting. I love that they've added this little terminal for secrets. This is an easy way to have like a side ARG almost. This makes me excited for the next chapter, y'all. It really does. Okay, let's do this real quick. I guess we still have some time left that I dedicated to the stream, so I'm just gonna play some Project. This is all very interesting. I'm glad we got some lore. Like, I'm really happy we have, even if this is technically current lore, like it's still lore. Like I do want, would love some more like in the past lore. Like what if that incubator they showed us not only is just like, it could just be them telling us a story, but what if that's actually just another egg that they're waiting to hatch? Like, I want to know who is doing all this behind the scenes. Obviously, I don't think it's just Rambly. I think that Salem also is. But what if Salem isn't? What if Salem is just like completely feral and this is all the AI? I am interesting. I'm not interesting. I'm just so I'm hooked by this game. Like I cannot wait to uncover the mysteries of Indigo Park. I want to know what the fuck they were up to. What up, Star? Welcome in. I have thoroughly enjoyed this update. They've outdone themselves. I still have the notes of things that I wish that they would fix, but overall, like literally, this was great. This was great. Oh yeah, and then someone mentioned my wallpaper. This is the art that I had commissioned from Pixelicious of me leading the toys out of the factory. Like instead of everyone dying, I saved them all. Oh yeah, it 100% is Lloyd dragging Molly's body. Like at that point, you can tell it's a thing. It just makes sense. The game decides to open, damn. Turn that off, turn you up. It's so wonderful. You like the idea? Is this catnap in the right low corner? Ooh. Yes, that is catnap that's in the bottom corner. The only one that I didn't think about, well, there's two. There's two of them that I didn't think about that we could have added. But one of them I wanted to do just almost like for comedic effect, but then I was like, nah, I'm afraid that if I show that, it's just gonna take away from the photo. But I wanted like Dog Day kind of either being carried by Kissy Missy or just crawling behind us, which I think would be funny, but also at the same time, like, I'm just like, that could just take, if people do find that funny, it's going to take away from the seriousness of the photo. But we did forget to, I forgot to bring up, hey, we should add Kissy and Dog Day. But I even thought, I'm not going to lie, I legit sat there and thought, like, maybe I should add the prototype. Maybe I should have him also following us out. But I decided against it in the end because I was like, I don't know if it's a good idea. How the prototype could be redeemable in any type of fashion. I just don't think there is going to be a way once we like know everything. But also from like a kind of horror or unsettling aspect of knowing that he also is free. I thought about that, like coming from that, directive as well. And ultimately I'm like, as much as I love that, as much as I want to be like, oh, Poppy's just going to continue, it's going to go on forever because we just let the prototype out. I was like, nah, this still takes away from the emotion of the photo. So decided against that. Bye, Star. Thanks for stopping by. You're streaming on Twitch tonight. I hope you have a good time over on Twitch. I love the fact that we do have a good connection right now. This means the claw machine is not lagging, and that makes me happy. And if I mess up, it's because of skill at this point. It is a Huggum Wuggums. He's active now. I think he was AFK there for a little bit. Also, for those of you who are still sticking around, I did forget to mention this while we were playing Indigo, but I am hosting a charity stream over on Twitch both Saturday and Sunday next weekend, the 28th and the 29th, starting at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. On the 28th, we're going to be playing some Poppy Playtime. We'll be doing all 3 chapters. We'll be looking at all the lore and just, having a good time celebrating Poppy that day. I'll also be giving away codes for the different chapters of the games on different consoles. As we raise money for a charity, it's going to be for a good cause. And then on Sunday, I will be playing Project Playtime with some mob devs. We got Amber Loves Bugs. We got Max. We got Toby. He's joining us. We also have some partners in crime. We got Nyes. We've got Terrico, Sir Smirks. Razbowski's joining us. If you know who they are, I'm really excited to get to play some games with them. Oh, that's not working for some reason. Looks like my head is stuck down for some reason. I'm going to save you. I think this Huggy is DC'd. They're walking in place. And your head is coming up through the hole. What is going on here? All right, just disconnect us already. Just disconnect us already. Like, this is not okay. This is... Well, so much for like me being great. This connection's awesome. To wow. But yeah, Project Playtime, playing with a lot of really cool people, including Razbowski, on Sunday next weekend over on Twitch. And I'll be giving away some mob plushies as well. I've got a dog day, a cat nap, just to name a few. There we go. Lord. And I'll be having some other partners come in and play as well as we cycle people in and out, because not everyone's gonna be able to play, but I'll be going for a while that day. Do you also think that Catnap is dead? That the ending in chapter 3 was all an hallucination? I would love if that's the case. I don't want to think that Catnap or Dog Day is dead. You know, that's a good theory. That's a really good theory from the standpoint of we spent so long up in the red smoke. I don't know how we didn't pass out. We didn't have a gas mask. Honestly, it doesn't make sense unless it was just a low enough dose that all it did was cause hallucinations. I think it's a possibility. I think it could be a possibility that we hallucinated the ending and maybe Kissy wasn't attacked, but I don't know. I don't know exactly. You never know with Mob. You never know where we're going. You never know exactly what their plan is. And that's what I like about it. I like being able to theorize and like try and break things down that don't really matter. Like, I am so obsessed right now with the fact that I found some type of radiation symbol in chapter 3 in the gas area that for me is indicative of something. And it's just a small detail that I'm like, why would this be added? This doesn't make sense for this to be a sticker for you know, a warning about something, unless you're broadcasting something that's causing these, you know, radio wave signals that are causing people issues. I mean, that could be. They said that some people were suffering from schizophrenia as a symptom. Like, literally, it's in the orientation handbook. It says if you are experiencing any type of symptoms of schizophrenia, to let your manager know. Like, that could be something that causes that nonsense. We don't know. I actually have a little audio thing that I still need to finish editing and get up. I actually have a conversation about that with Pixelicious, and it was a good conversation. And it was the one few times that I get to theorize about lore, because I really don't cover the lore too much, except for when I'm live streaming and I'm talking about it, just because my brain does not operate the same way as some of these other content creators, and I am not able to get as organized as they are. And their stuff is really good. That's why I do watch Sheep's content. I watch Nye's content. I enjoy Matt Pat. I disagree with some of the more recent predictions that they've been making about stuff. Not me being the only one here. Are you serious? Well, this is going to be an easy bye. I am not doing this by myself. I really disagreed with the one that they did recently about the Book of Bill, and the fact that they didn't even cover that Ford and Bill Cipher had a type of, they had a relationship of some sort, and it was very close. And I think that what's in there points to something that was more romantic between the two. And the fact that they completely just don't even discuss that at all was just like, I don't like that. But anywho, to get back to your question, Spyro, do I think Catnap is dead? I think that Catnap is dead, unfortunately. I don't think that we're gonna see either Catnap or Dog Day in the future. We might see like the mini plushes still, but I don't think we're gonna see the monster forms. I think that they are no longer in the picture. But I will say this: I don't think that all of the smiling critters are dead. I think that one is still alive. And the reason I say that is I have like this ongoing theory about the cardboard cutouts. When you press the button, if they scream at the end, that to me signifies that their life has, you know, ended at that point. Like that was what these messages were. And I think that they were recorded everything, because here's the thing, how everything is set up in this game right now, whoever the end antagonist is toying with us at the same time. They're leaving these tapes out for us to watch in a specific order in places that we can find. They're making them first off, and these cardboard cutouts shouldn't be working. And the fact that they have that type of audio recording tells me that there's something more that we don't know that they've done. And I think that what those signify is that they're meant to obviously scare us as the player, but as the character, it's grief. They're making us feel guilty. And those are all instances of which a toy has, moved on. If you noticed in chapter 2, the mommy cutout worked. I think it worked. But I know for a fact that in chapter 3, neither the mommy or the daddy long leg cardboard cutout work at all. I think that Picky Piggy, actually, let me take that back. I think that there are 2 smiling critters that are alive. I think that Picky Piggy is one of them. Crafty could potentially be one of them. I'm leaning more towards Picky, honestly, than Crafty. But I feel that Bobby Bear Hug for sure is one. And whatever that message that was recorded for chapter 3 on the cardboard cutout, legitimately that was heartbreaking to hear, and it was very real, and to me kind of read as the player and the Bobby Bear Hug, bigger body, knew each other in some type of manner, and maybe we as a player or as the character we as the character promised to come get her or save her, but we never did. Yeah, I can't remember if that one worked. I don't think it did. I know the Kissy Missy one did, but my theory is that if we went back, it probably would still work. I think that the ones that are pre-record, because obviously these are all pre-recordings. There's no way, unless we're starting to get into the spirit side of things, and somehow the spirits of the toys or whatever are communicating through those and letting us know or whatever. I think that those are all pre-recorded responses that our antagonist has made. And that all those toys that scream or sound like they're dying at the end of those messages are actually no longer living. Yeah. So I don't know, if we go from the standpoint of a spiritual aspect of maybe the toys are just somehow in a type of form or way communicating to us through those, which I don't think that they are. What was the point in that? You tried it. You tried it. I know you tried it. Come over here. You didn't get very far. But the Bobby Bear Hug one, it makes sense to me. I think that they're still alive. I think that even if, some of the toys have died after, and the stuff was working and didn't have the scream at the end, that they'd still be working because they're pre-recorded. But I know there's a whole lot of theories going on right now, because if you look at we'll actually watch them after this, but if you look at some of the videos that are in Project Playtime and how they respond to us, we are actually asking questions, it knows what we're thinking, kind of leads to something a little bit more than larger, spiritual in a way. It's not religious, but I'm just talking about ghosts and whatnot and spirits. I don't know if it's going to go in that direction, but that's something that I know that Smirks has talked about as well. But those cutouts are I think they're interesting. They're not only there to act as something to just build unease and anxiety in the player themselves. They're made to guilt the character. And that's what's happening. That's why chapter 3 is focused so much on trauma and guilt. I think there's a lot that the orientation notebook says, but doesn't necessarily mean that it's correct. Like, that doesn't mean that the prototype didn't, you know, find the body and try and save it. I mean, the thing is that the prototype thinks that, you know, well, no, they think that they are like Alpha Omega at this point, and they were treated that way by Catnap. Catnap made them into a god, essentially. And gods need disciples. They need people to control. And it kind of was almost, it was a cult almost, basically, how everything was happening. The toys did as they were told, so they would get food. Because if they didn't, then they became the food. So if you see an experiment that maybe failed, why? If it's smart, it'll know what they're doing. It'll be able to fix it. But my theory could be completely wrong. Those cardboard cutouts could just be a way that's just being used to intimidate the main character and nothing more. It may not have anything to do with him being alive or not. And only time will tell as more chapters are released. But I do feel that we are slowly unraveling the entire mystery of Playtime Co. And what the fuck? I keep hitting that one and it wasn't working. Like that. I'm always interested in seeing where things are going to go. I think that Catnap, and here's, some people disagree with me on this. Catnap took advantage of poor Theo from the beginning. I think that Catnap saw somebody who clearly, by going what the, you know, the what were they called, the on-site psychiatrist or whatever that was working with the kids there in the building, and now I can't even remember the name. The counselor office. They're in the counselor office. Let me turn this game down just a moment. They noted that, you know, Theo didn't really have many friends. It was kind of different, like kind of a loner. And I think that the prototype at this time was somehow free and getting around the place, and, you know, realized that there was an escape and befriended Theo to make that escape. They utilized the fact that Theo didn't have any friends, all that other stuff against him, to befriend them. Kind of like what Bill Cipher did with Stanford, just as an example. And used Theo to try and escape. And I think that he kind of sort of legitimately also did care about Theo in a way, because he really shows that with the accident part of it. Because when they tried to escape, whatever they did wrong, and I would love to know what they did wrong exactly to cause Theo to get electrocuted. But basically, whatever they did wrong caused Theo to get electrocuted. And the prototype had two options. He could escape. The door was open. It was there. He could leave because they successfully did open the door. But he chose not to. Instead, he grabbed Theo and took him to somebody to get him help, and, you know, risked his own, like, gave up his freedom for Theo to live. Which means, to me, it can go either one or two ways. Either this was unplanned and the prototype actually did genuinely care about Theo and was remorseful and took them to get help. Or this was intentional. And why I say intentional, maybe their plan was to never escape at all, but they needed someone that would look up to them in that type of manner. And the prototype showed Theo friendship. He was going to get him out of there, but he could have been lying and knew that door, maybe something was damaged on it. There might be a detail that we actually might not know. This is what it was already damaged or something, but he knew that and still caused the accident because he needed somebody to put all their faith in him and to be his enforcer. And that is what happened, because he knew somehow that Theo had already been identified. And we can find this. You find this all throughout the ARG if you took part in it. And if you haven't, I know that Sheep still got videos up of the Chapter 3 ARG that you can go and watch. But you find out through that information that Theo was already a candidate potentially for becoming Catnap. And maybe the prototype knew that and was like, I need to speed this up a little bit, and did what he did to Theo, and actually was like knowingly caused him harm in order to save him, to get him to like put his faith in him as he became he went transitioning from human to toy as a bigger body as Catnap, so he would have his enforcer. But I could be totally wrong. I think it goes either way. I kind of would like to think that maybe the prototype does have some type of empathy and maybe is redeemable in a way, and maybe he truly did want to save Theo. And that's what happened. He legitimately gave up his freedom for that because he did care. Or maybe it was all him manipulating this poor child into doing something so he could have somebody to do his dirty work, basically. Because I do feel that obviously with the prototype being the prototype, like this was the first one that they truly tried to make. Like, wouldn't you be angry? I mean, all signs, if you're playing Chapter 3, and also, hi Cat Bagel, how are you? Yeah, I did have to change my name in order to actually become music verified. I had to go by whatever, I have to release my music under, and I can't use the name Tibbers. I have to put it under my stage name. So Derek Strong, that's what it's been relabeled to in order for me to maintain a music verified channel. But yeah, I think that body in Chapter 3 that they found in Elliot's house, if that story is true, because we know that that's a dream that's happening. I think that dream was influenced, however, somehow outside influenced by the prototype or Catnap in a way. I don't know if that's a possibility, but I think it could be. There was just a lot of stuff in there that how would the player dream that up? Like it was very surreal. So if you look at it from that standpoint, and if we were to believe that that was true, that the story that they're being told in that dream is true, it kind of points to that body that being found and, a femur missing They specifically call that out in key vital organs. If you look at the design of the prototype, you do see a very large bone, which could be a femur. And maybe this person that has somehow been revived and has somehow gained a type of conscious, because I don't know how the prototype has a conscious at all if it's just an arm and a hand, but somehow retain their conscious. Wouldn't you be angry too? And wouldn't you ultimately just want revenge? I think that makes sense. I think that's potentially a reason why he manipulated things the way that he did. He got what he wanted. He needed somebody to be his enforcer, and he got Theo in the end. And Theo was the one that established the order after, and held everybody to that after the hour of joy. I mean, why else would he lock up all of the teachers, all of the variants of Miss Delight into the school? Because the prototype knew that there needed to be food, and that they resembled humans, and was like, well, we need to call them out. And that's what happened. He forced Catnap as his enforcer to lock them all up in there and took them all out. Basically let them all take themselves out. And that's what happened. And that's what he wanted. Everything that the prototype has done, I think, has been meticulously planned by him. He's very smart. And they tell us that right in the beginning. He's smart. He's very smart. And I think that ultimately, not only are we, trying to figure out what's happening and do the right thing in some way and help Poppy and whatever, but we're also part of the prototype's plan. Because, we're taking out these bigger bodies for him, and he is dragging them to do something. And Mommy already gave us a big hint that she did not want to become part of him, and he was going to make her part of him in some manner. We don't know exactly what way, but I think that the statue that Catnap made is indicative of what we're going to see of the prototype. It's going to be close to something like that. And we're going to see those different parts that he's been scavenging to make his new form and establish himself as like, quote unquote God, and take us out. Like we're helping him in a way. We're doing some dirty work, in my opinion, for him. Because I know that, these toys are angry. They're upset. They're hurt. They want revenge because they never got to live a normal life. That we have guilt about that, and I feel like we would want to help and not just take them all out. If we read the orientation notebook, we were close to a lot of the stuff that was happening. Not only that, we were one of the ones that were going and delivering kickback money to the police to hush things up, to quiet some of the shit that was happening because of things getting, Huggy escaping, for example. We were deeply involved as a microbiologist, and whatever we did, whatever we discovered as a microbiologist is the reason. Because even Mommy says it was your doing that created us. We were the key. We found something that allowed them to finally actually, create the toys and essentially cheat death. And we have a lot of guilt from that. And something happened. Obviously we don't know what, but something happened to scare us enough that we did not go to work on the Hour of Joy. I don't think it's just a coincidence of us being sick or anything like that, or just calling out. It could be because there was a note to pretend to be sick on a certain day, so they didn't have to meet the orphans or something, because maybe the guilt was starting to really get to him. And he mentioned in the end of the book, where you actually see his planner, his journal or whatever for the year, he mentions in there that he wanted to call in sick because he didn't want to meet the orphans, and more than likely he started feeling guilty. And then he also notated in there that he planned on quitting, but they convinced him to stay. More than likely it was money. I'm pretty sure they offered him a lot of money to stay for some reason, or maybe they threatened him. Maybe they threatened the main character and was just like, if you leave, we're going to hunt you down and you will never see the light of days again. because he knew too much. He knew too much. He's the reason why these toys are doing what they're, up and walking around and be alive, essentially. And if you were the one behind that, wouldn't you want to make sure that you didn't lose that resource? Like if you were the one overseeing that project, like Harley was, Harley would do anything to keep him around. And he stayed, but something scared him. Something happened. Something scared him that caused him to not come into work that day. And I think that's, in a way, he knew something bad was going to happen and he didn't come in. But it also could be that he knew that maybe there was going to be another wave of orphans coming in that he needed to like meet and greet or something. And he didn't come in for that reason, because of the guilt. He didn't want to see their faces because he knew it was going to happen. But I don't know. But I know that I'm actually on US Los Angeles. But I just know that something happened to make him not want to come to work that day. And maybe, I don't know, I kind of want to think it would be a really cool, interesting way to look at it if you thought of from this perspective of maybe we're the reason the prototype got free. Like we made a deal with a prototype or something and let them out, and we were the ones that caused the hour of joy in a way. But I don't know. There's a lot I like to theorize when it comes to Poppy and how everything's happening, but I do know that things are happening for a reason, that we were summoned there. And I know that I don't think it was Ollie that summoned us. I don't think it was Poppy, because Poppy was locked up in her case. She was asleep. We woke her up and got her out of that case. I think that it was either the prototype or there's someone else doing his dirty work, because he knew we needed to come back. He knew that for whatever reason, whatever role that we had in this madness, we needed to come back, and he needed us for that reason. And he also, what's real interesting, and you have to remember this is an important part if you're watching these recap videos, he specifically, Harley says that our intruder is something special. There's something special about them, which I think kind of points to maybe they might have like some type of special ability, or maybe they also are potentially part toy in a way. Maybe they, there's a reason why he said it in the way that he did. And that is an important part. And I think that was in the chapter 3 one. Actually, let's just play it. Let's just watch it real quick. And we're going to play some more Project, I promise. But I just want to watch this real quick. Do this real quick, actually, first. Yeah, we're gonna watch the chapter 3 one, because this is it's very interesting. It's very important. And why are you not going full screen?
Playtime co-security log 0, 1, 2.
Thank you. Over here. And let's watch.
Playtime co-security log 0, 1, 2, 7. Flow reversal triggered in gas reduction zone.
Even dazed, I'm sure they must remember it all quite clearly. Experiment 1188. Catnap. With nowhere else to go and seemingly no one to turn to, there appeared only one way onward. This is where they encountered a most infuriating ally.
Hey, can you hear me? I don't want you to die, so I'm gonna help you. Oh, and by the way, my name is Ali. Nice to meet you.
After a short pass through the train station, our uninvited guests began their descent to Playcare, Playtime Co.'s own on-site orphanage, and Elliot's grand beacon of hope. Below, they received a key from their newfound ally. one that led directly to the still beating heart of Playcare. The red smoke. To our guest, not all was told. But to leave, they had to redirect the gas. All that seemed left was the push of a button.
Oh no! Someone killed the power. Find the building's backup generator. Good luck.
The home sweet home. Once, Catnap was a fixture of this place. At night, it was his red smoke that lulled the many children into slumber. But now it had become a nightmare. Trust is a funny thing. It can often be earned or broken in but an instant. But what we make of those who've broken that trust is a very individual viewpoint.
No! Let go! They didn't do anything wrong! Listen, I'm not your enemy. But I can't just let you leave. I need you. So we can get revenge on those monsters who've tortured you. Who've tortured us.
Power restored to the console, the master battery in hand, the finish line. I'm sure that's how it must have felt. The human mind is fascinating. Each wants to believe in its own sense of significance. Many live their whole life in ignorance of the truth. That's really their weak. But in a corner, sometimes we reveal ourselves as something more. And our intruder, they're something special indeed.
So right there, that little bit right there. Let me play it again for you.
But in a corner, sometimes we reveal ourselves as something more. And our intruder, they're something special indeed.
He says it right there. There's something special about us. That there's something more that we as a character haven't revealed yet about us, and we don't know exactly what they're referencing. Maybe that we're doing all the dirty work for the prototype, essentially. Like, we're taking care of all these toys and taking them down. That is what they could be referencing. But I don't think that's the case. I think that there's something more about who this character is than meets the eye. And I'm wondering what that is. What if? Nah, that would be silly. I mean, and it might not even be like a special ability. Maybe we're somehow related to Elliot, or somehow a clone of him or something. I don't know. There's many endless possibilities of what that can mean, but it's important, and it's something I think we need to focus on as the games continue.
Which inevitably brings everything back to our dear old Poppy. And with her was the truth.
You came back because of your co-workers. This is your answer. We called it the Hour of Joy.
The guilty, the innocent, didn't matter. The experiments killed everyone.
Soon as we reach the bottom, we'll send the lift back up. Just hold tight, okay? All right. We need to be cautious. There's something... No! Missy!
Which brings us to now, doesn't it? Down they come, like lambs to the slaughter.
Also, I think we can pretty much assume by this video and how the audio transitioned the way that it did there. Listen, if you listen, hold on, I'm gonna play back for you.
Which brings us to now.
Notice the transition.
Doesn't it? Down they come, like lambs to the slaughter.
So first off, that basically tells me that either Harley's alive, Harley Sawyer is alive, or it's the prototype mimicking his voice, because we already know at the end of chapter 3 he can mimic Harley's voice. And clearly, I mean, he's recapping the story for us from his perspective, Harley or the prototype, unsure. Or Harley's alive. And that audio transition confirms that, because it transitioned from the recording audio of the tape being made to be shown to audio that was of his voice in the room itself. So either Harley is alive or the prototype is mimicking him to speak to us, to maybe make us think that he's alive. You think Catnap locked the sisters up in the school because they and this numbers could fight against prototype like Dog Day tried? It was dangerous. I think that also could be a reason why. But I would not be surprised if the prototype was the one that told Catnap, you need to go do this. You need to go lock them up. See, I thought that it too. I thought that they had turned Harley into Dog Day, and this was his, I guess, way of kind of like trying to redeem himself in a way, because he did try to stop what the prototype was doing. But I also thought about it more, and I was like, I don't know why he sounds like Harley. It could have been something that Harley wanted, because I feel that Harley is someone who is extremely vain, and having a toy that sounded like him, you know, the leader of the Smiling Critters, you know, was a boost to his ego in a sense. So that could be why. I think that, because here's what the one thing that I do know, I believe that this was confirmed that all the toys, no matter what, like who they were kids. That I will say that was not confirmed specifically for the Miss Delights yet. I don't know about those, but I was told that and this is like public knowledge too, that the kids are toys. Like none of them were adults. Like the only one that they tried with was Braun, essentially, because that's the only evidence that we have of them trying it on an adult. And for whatever reason, it did not work like it should have. But I honestly need to go check this date on that video to remember when it happened. Yeah, I think that it was a vanity thing, but I do think that Harley's still alive. I think that Harley survived the hour of joy somehow. Don't know how, but they did. But I also know this much: the voice actor that voices Harley also did Dog Day's voice, so it might sound similar. Did you try and swing and fell? You're lucky I decided to stay right there. I also kind of felt that Dog Day sounding like Harley was not intentional, that ultimately the voice that they decided to go with the effects combined, it just made him sound more Harley-esque. Honestly, I don't know. I'll have to double check the orientation notebook, because I don't remember if it listed what order that they tried the Smiling Critters in, or made them in. I mean, I think we know Catnap was first. Because catnap was specifically made and designed for the purpose of using the red smoke. So I feel that catnap. I could be wrong though. I'll have to double check. That's the one thing I need to refresh myself on, is the exact timeline of things. Our keeper of the lore, Pixelicious, knows it better than I do. Someone go revive them and I will get this taken care of. I would like to know which, honestly, I that's the one thing I don't think we know. I don't think we know who the last bigger body or even just a normal experiment was. And if you want the real truth, I think that Elliot somehow was successful in creating Poppy. I don't remember at what point she, like, as a sentient toy was made, but I think that he was the key to it and wouldn't tell anybody how it was done. And for that reason, Harley was trying to figure it out, because I think Harley was one of the doctors that did help still with everything, but because he wouldn't tell Harley, I really think that they took Elliot out for not telling them. And then we were the ones that figured out and were able to continue with the experiments. But I could be totally wrong, and Elliot knew that they were experimenting on kids and all this other fun stuff, because if you look at timelines of things, like, he even specifically made the play carrier video, so he knew that they were building a creepy ass, even though it's beautiful, creepy ass orphanage deep underground, like super deep underground, like BioShock level of deep almost. Like, who in their right mind is like, this is okay. We'll just build this underground. I don't think Elliot, I want to believe that Elliot would not be that person to be like, let's just make all these kids live under the ground and experiment on them. But I could be totally wrong. Maybe he was that person. Maybe he was obsessed with, you know, bringing people back to life. And before he could see his dream into fruition, you know, he was out of the picture. And then once he was gone, basically at that point, Leith and Harley were just doing whatever the hell they wanted. They had control of everything. And now I don't know what Leith's exact role in all of this was, because the way he's portrayed, it seems like he kind of also just doesn't fucking care what's happening. He's more concerned about profit. But I don't know. I don't know what Leith's role was. Like, he doesn't seem like he'd be someone that would know, science or probably share Harley's vision, but maybe he was just also obsessed with money and saw this as an opportunity for something else and was going to sell it for that reason. I don't know. I don't understand Leith's motives at all. Harley's I understand. He's a mad doctor who has no care for life whatsoever. See, that's what we don't know. I need to go back and like review some of the documentation about play care, because I don't remember. I don't know if we. I'll need to go back and listen to the chapter 3 dream again, because I need to remember when that took place to have an idea of when Elliot passed away, because I don't think we know when he did pass away specifically. Once I know that, then would give me a better idea to know if he was alive when play care was built and being made, and he knew what its purpose was going to be and was okay with it being so far underground and whatnot. Or maybe he didn't know and all that stuff was pre-recorded and, he was already gone at that point. We don't know. I mean, hell, for all we know, Elliot could be a toy even. He could be alive. That's the one thing I don't have. At some point I will need to put together a document that has all that listed out for me so I know. They're gonna leave them away, and they're probably gonna go down. So I'm gonna go back to it. Nope, they got it, I think. Yeah, at one point I need to write it all down so I just have it on hand and just know. Because I know most of Poppy's lore pretty damn well. It's the dates and stuff that I don't remember. Oh, okay. I just reprobated backwards. That's cool. It's the dates that I don't remember as well. Obviously I remember the two most important dates. 8/8/1995, the Hour of Joy. I thought I would have an opportunity to save them, but no. Hey, Who, how are you? The Indigo Park update was phenomenal. They did a really good job with the updates that they made. It graphically looks so good, and the design changes that they made as well, phenomenal. That's my thing, though, Spyro, is I want to know the motivation behind everything that was truly happening there. What was the goal that they had when making the decision to start turning the kids into toys or pursuing this science essentially, and ultimately what was their plan to do with it? Oh, he thinks I'm still down there. Nah, I'm already gone. And that's my thing. I kind of hope we get that explanation, but I also am just hopeful that we kind of see the Poppy universe expanded on. Because I mean, if we look at, some stuff, we had parts and whatnot being shipped to us from outside the United States. And you can clearly see Germany on some of those names of boxes and whatnot. And they also showed the sign for Playtime Park, which was something that was new in chapter 3. So very, very much, they could have had other things going on that we don't know about that they were probably doing at these other locations and whatnot. I don't think we know. If since I'll be replaying these all for the charity stream next weekend, it'll all be illuminating to like see some of this stuff again. But we don't know if Poppy is his daughter. It could be an adopted daughter. It could be a niece that he, saw as a daughter that somehow got sick and he revived them because he didn't want to lose them. But I think it could be a number of individuals that were in his life that were important to him. It could even be his wife. But the story does mention a family tragedy. That you're right. I just don't remember. It doesn't say who or what it was though. But that doesn't necessarily say what the tragedy truly was. It could have been in many different things. Like, what if this body of the young boy? Well, I mean, actually, no, I'm going to take that back because I was going to say that the body of the young boy that was found in Elliot's house. I'm like, what if that was his son or something? But they would have clearly called that out, unless no one knew that he had a son. And it was like a secret. All right, bro. I need you to go finish that other toy. Be free. Yep, they found a body of a young boy in his house. In a duffel bag. Yeah, we don't know who it was. All right, they got this. Let's go and ready to pull this down. Insomniac. I'm not sure if you're going to go upstairs and do it, but I will go ahead and head that way just in case. I don't think it was Theo because technically did they DC? They DC'd. Oh no, they didn't. There it goes. Because I think they would have used his body parts for catnap, and then I don't know what they were doing with the remains, but I can assume that they were being dumped. I think they said that they were being dumped in the lava or something, because they had whatever it was, they called it lava. There is technically what they call lava in Destroy a Toy. It's talked about, I believe it's talked about in the orientation notebook. And someone mentions that maybe they should let the kids operate some of the stuff because, yeah, I think it was mentioning that areas that they wanted to tour factories or put the kids to work in or something along those lines. Omniac might be the only one that gets out. I'm really into this lore because I am super into this game. It's got me hooked because I want to know the ins and outs and why this playtime, this toy factory would go to these depths and at what cost. Like I need to know, like, because someone who comes from childhood trauma, like I really feel for these toys and these kids and these awful atrocities that happen to them. Like every time we lose one, it breaks my heart even more. Shit, I've heard we're gonna watch those project tapes. I'll do it right after this match. But there's just a lot to this series that I resonate with and I just really enjoy, and I am just hooked into it, and I can't wait to see how it all concludes, honestly. All right, Who, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Too cute for you as well. That's why you feel sorry for Catnap. Yeah. Bye, Who. Have a good night. It's a bee hopping mommy. Oh, I didn't realize there was only 3 of us in this match. Yeah, they're coming. Yep, they found me. I don't trust you. I'm sorry. Oh, man. You have one last question. You want to put it? All right, awesome, awesome. Wait, it's over 5 a.m. for you? My lord. How did you know? Are you watching my stream? I'm so confused what's happening here. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go let you go do your thing. Maybe it's nothing, but why was the red gas not neutralized as we took it on the left side of this massive machine? And what was this tube? Hold on, there's a giant emoji blocking your words. Let me look at the screen. Maybe it's nothing, but why was the red gas not neutralized as we took it on the left side of this massive machine? And where was this tube next to the large lift where we go with populating? I'm not sure where that lift is taking us. I'm not sure what the giant tube was for either. I don't know why we needed to move the direction of the smoke to the left and why that was a way to get to him. And I'm assuming they're talking about the prototype in that instance, but it doesn't necessarily explain why. We don't know where we've directed that gas to go. We just know that it's going left, but what if it could be leading down to where we're going and we have to deal with it some more? Obviously, the red smoke was important. Honestly, you know, the more I thought about it, I don't think the red smoke necessarily was just meant to put people to sleep. I think they were using that to condition the kids' body to whatever they needed to be ready for the process of turning them into toys. But I also think it had other uses as well, and it's obviously an important object to the game. Yeah, I definitely don't think that we're done with the red smoke. I think we're gonna find out the reasoning as to why it's important as well, because really it doesn't tell us anything other than they used it to put the kids to sleep. And I just don't, why go through all that for a sleep gas? Like, that doesn't, or like, it doesn't make any sense. Nah, it had other purposes. Because if it was causing violent nightmares in people, like, why did that gas cause violent nightmares and cause some of these kids to go into such a medical state like they described with Marie Payne in the beginning of chapter 3, and see an invisible, colorless monster? Yeah, go ahead and put me on my misery. If I had to prefer a spot to like actually be put into a hatch, it's this one. Put me in. Thank you. GG's. Once I saw that everyone left, I knew we were not going to make it out of this, so. But no, that red smoke is something else. But let's watch these tapes again.
My name is Harley Sawyer. I'm called the Doctor. When I look at this company we've built, I do not feel proud. Declining profits, failed experiments, people are constantly seeing things they shouldn't. How is that anything less than complete failure on our part? It's pathetic. Now we're understaffed, safety protocols are being abandoned, workplace incidents are common. We can't avoid a lawsuit forever. We need to deal with all of these issues at once. I'm here now with a solution. The Bigger Bodies Initiative. Giant toys. We can increase our workforce and simultaneously decrease the number of lawsuits and people on our payroll if the people we have working aren't people. Put me in charge of it, and I will save this company.
Dr. Sawyer.
I wish to see him.
Of course, he's just...
And here you are. They said it was impossible, yet you defied all odds. The first of many, naturally. You have proven my Bigger Bodies Initiative a success. Many doors have opened today, thanks to you. Now, we need to start tailoring that appetite of yours to flesh. Where to start? Get me an update on the situation with Laurel Stone. What is that?
Turn off that camera now!
That was Harley. There's just so much there that that begs to be unraveled, and the story of Project is canon and everything that happens in this is canon, but we don't know necessarily what's next. I'm hoping that they use Project again for another update to release something for future chapters. That would be great, because I want another tape. I feel like there needs to be another one. But yeah, this is probably gonna be my last match of the night, and then we're gonna go ahead and end the stream. Yeah, we need Catnap as one of the monsters as well. Oh, I can turn this up now. Harley's very loud in his videos. Oh yeah, he's a great villain. I'm actually surprised I followed him recently on the voice actor on X, and they followed me back. I was like, oh, that's awesome. Did they run away? Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can remember their name. I am so bad with names. Ball. Something. It was Baldwin, I think. Baldwin Williams Jr. It looks like. That's the voice actor. Dark matter, get out of there. Never mind. Run, 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 run. Yep, that's the one. Oh man, there goes dark matter. That's another toy part done at least. Do-do-do-do-do. That was the one that's done. Whoops. Ah, so close. I thought I could get it done. If I hadn't screwed up, I would have gotten it done. Finish it. Get that toy part. Get that toy part so we can escape. Please. Thank you. Thanks. Oops. Y'all better run. Oh, they DC'd. Well, alright. I hate to end on a DC, but I think that was my last match. For sure. Thanks so much for stopping by to listen to me ramble on as we, no pun intended, as we played Indigo Park. Checked out the new updates. Everything looks phenomenal. Highly recommend you go play it and see it for yourself. And then go check out the little secrets that you might be able to find. And check out the Indigo Park shop where you might be able to put in codes to look at those secrets as well. We already looked at them on stream, but you can maybe rewatch the VOD and see it yourself. Had fun playing some Poppy Playtime tonight and also enjoyed talking about lore with y'all. But I will see you all again soon. Don't worry. I'll be live again on Monday playing some more Project Playtime over on Twitch. But until then, y'all you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe out there, make good choices, and I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.